Chama indrascha me Usha chama indrascha me Brihaspatischama indrascha me Mitraschama indrascha me Varunaschama indrascha me Twashta chama indrascha
I think we need a new batch of batteries, to be quite honest.
indrascha me Vishnuschama
All right, check my mic now.
chama indrascha me Marutaschama indrascha me Vishwe chame Deva indrascha me
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yes, no. Hello. It's really loud, Bobby. It's not me, it's you, I think. I think you need to start it over, Bob, because it's all high. All right, thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm very loud. No, I'm too loud. Come onto your hands and knees. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders and knees, underneath the hips. And we're going to start with a few cat-cows. One of the things about cat-cow, let me explain something about cat-cow, because a lot of times people will do this and it's almost like a throwaway. If you have problems stepping forward and back and getting your foot in between your hands, cat-cow is for you. That's who it's for, because it's teaching you how to lift your thoracic spine. So on your inhale, let your abdomen drop. Your thoracic spine is dropping down. And then on your inhale, exhale, pull your belly up into your, all the way to your spine and push the floor away from you. That's what you need to step forward. Then on your inhale, drop your abdomen and lift your head and chest and let your abdomen drop. That puts you in an anterior pelvic tilt. Now, exhale, pull your belly in towards your spine, round your upper back, tuck your tailbone under, putting you into a post-anterior pelvic tilt, meaning you're stepping forward. On your inhale, cow. On your exhale, cat. On your inhale, cow. On your exhale, cat. Good. Now just do that a couple of more times on your own. And feel how your spine and your hips work together. They're not separate. They're actually connected, right? So many times we just think they're like separate. Then come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under. Push your seat back onto your heels, reach your arms forward, press into your hands, and lift your knees off the ground, coming into a downward facing dog. Now, thinking about that same cat-cow, on the inhale, start to lift your chest up, pull your navel in toward your spine, and step your right foot forward in between your hands. Not behind them, but in between them. If you didn't make it, pull your ribs in. Now, press into your hands, lift your hips, step your right foot back where your left foot was. Yeah, do it mindfully. All right. Then, so you'd still in a down dog, right foot step back next to left. Right foot step back to net. So some people are in Uttanasana. You're in a down dog. You're in a down dog. Now, peel your left foot off the floor. Pull your belly in toward your spine. Pull your ribs up and step your left foot forward in between your hands. Not behind your wrist crease, but in between your hands. Try not to lift your hands up. If you're still lifting your hands up, put your hands on blocks. That's the secret to that. Now, peel your left foot off the floor and don't drag your foot. Step your left foot back next to the right and step back downward dog. Don't drag that foot. On your inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Carmen, let's use those blocks. Exhale, step your left foot back. Blocks would help here. Don't be prop shy. I'm propophobia. Don't have propophobia. On the inhale, step your right foot in between your hands. It's better, right? Easier. Look at there. Exhale, step your right foot back. Step your left foot forward. Step your left foot back. Right foot forward. Right foot back. Right, left foot forward. Left foot back. Right foot forward. Right foot back. Left foot forward. Left foot back. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Soften the knees. Slowly start to walk the feet toward the hands. Keep the feet hips width distance apart. Keep the hands 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. Press your palms down. Let your head be heavy. And if your hands are off the floor, use blocks. If you're bending your knees, raise your blocks up a little higher. And let the back of the neck be long. Inhale. Exhale, 1. There's the chant book. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Now, I don't allow these to be kind of on your mat. Okay. Exhale, 5. I'm going to tell you why. It's dangerous. Exhale, 6. It's like doing asana on an unmade bed. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Now soften your knees. Heel toe your feet out as wide as your mat. Come down to a squat. Bring the hands together in prayer. Press out with the forearms and squeeze in them with the knees. Your heels are going to be on your mat. Your toes are going to be on the floor. So Carmen, you can step your feet a little wider. Yeah. And Dylan, you could lift up through your upper back. So if you find that you're kind of rounding, kind of move your pelvis forward and lift up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. And then just place the hands on the floor and come sit down. And you can sit on a couple of blankets. You can sit on a block. You can sit on that nice towel you brought. That's what you can use that nice towel for. You can sit on it. Hello, everybody. We have some new people in the room. I'm Austin. And we're going to chant a little today. We're going to chant from page 25. And we're going to chant number 46. So 3 ohms. So the thing about some of these kirtan mantras, these are mantras that are used in kirtans a lot. The words, I don't always sing the words in the same way they're written on the page. Sometimes I mix it up a little bit. So we're going to do it as a call and response, okay? Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, your turn. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara, Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara, Sukhakara, Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara, Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Your turn. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara, Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Your turn. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara, Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Hey Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Your turn. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara, Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, the destroyer of the ego, the witness of all that passes, all sorrow stems from identification with the transcendental, transient. All happiness from a happiness from the identification with the eternal. And so when we start to identify with things that are going to pass, this is always going to bring you sadness. That's what the yoga tradition says. It says when you Krishna actually says in the Bhagavad Gita, he tells Arjuna, he says the things that make you happy in the beginning are going to make you sad in the end, and the things that make you sad in the beginning are going to make you happy in the end. Think about like when you started your first yoga practice, like you came to yoga and like you had tight hips and you like went into a deep hip opener, and I was like this, like, oh, like I can't wait to get out of this. Right? A lot of people are like that. Like I can't wait till this is over. And you think, I'll never do that again. You come back and you come back and you come back. And then finally one day you realize, oh, that really hard hip opener feels so much better because I kept doing it. And I'm actually not, I'm able to move more. And it's all because I was doing something that at first wasn't really so fun. But then you think about things where you think they're like really super fun, like eating vegan chocolate cake. Like, oh, this is really fun. Like finally you eat too many of those vegan chocolate cakes, as delicious as they are, and then you gain 20 pounds and you're like, wow, this isn't fun right now. I got to lose 20 pounds. So sometimes the things that make us happy in the beginning and that we identify with aren't going to like make us happy long term. And the things that kind of like bring us a little like challenges in life, we learn from and we can like kind of grow from them. This month we're talking about injuries and injuries in yoga. And a lot of people come to yoga with injuries. I came to yoga with an injury, hoping that yoga would like end the injury, right? It never ended the injury. What it did do is it made me more aware of my body. It made me more aware of what was going on. And when my injury started to trigger up, I knew what to do to kind of get bones and things back in the right place so I wasn't in pain. But it never solved the problem of the injury itself. It made it where I could deal with it better and stop identifying with it as pain and something that I had to work through, right? So if you're working with something, an injury or maybe like some kind of back pain or hip pain or lack of mobility, think about it not as a block, but as something to actually expand and learn from. If it's hard for you to step forward and back, use blocks. If it's hard for you to squat, squat down on blocks. If it's hard for you to do a chaturanga, drop down to your knees instead of falling onto your abdomen. Like let your knees be so you can lower your body halfway. So think of these things as like ways of be creative with how to solve these problems with the body. Fold up your chant books, place them to the side. Come to the front of the mat, standing in Tadasana, mountain seat. Big toes and heels touch, tailbone moves toward pubic bone. If you need blocks, don't be shy about bringing blocks. You'll know if you needed blocks stepping forward and back. Bring the big toes and heels to touch. Tailbone moves toward pubic bone, gazes at the horizon. And bring the hands together in prayer. And set a higher intention for the practice today. So, Carmen, bring your feet together. Feet together. And then exhale, hands by the side, Tadasana, mountain seat. With straight legs, inhale, hook the thumbs in front of you. Raise the arms up alongside your ears and arch back. Exhale, bend your knees. Bring your arms behind your back. Clasp your hands together in a fist. Straighten your arms and legs. Inhale, bend your knees. Place hands down next to feet. Step the right foot back into a lunge and look forward. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, look at the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog, look at the navel. Inhale, come forward to a plank and look forward. Exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, push the seat to the heels, then lift the knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left foot next to the right and fold over your legs. Inhale, bend your knees, hook your thumbs, stand up, straighten your legs, and arch back. Exhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms behind the back, clasp hands together in a fist straight. Inhale, bend the knees, hands down next to feet, step the left foot back all the way. Exhale, right foot back, downward facing dog, lift the hips. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, bend the elbows next to the ribs, chaturanga, not out to the side. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to the heels, and lift the knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lightly step the left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left and fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs and arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, take the arms behind the back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten. Inhale, bend knees, place hands down next to feet, step the right foot back. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to a plank, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, look at the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat onto heels, then lift knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lightly step the right foot forward between hands. Exhale, left foot meets right and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together and fist straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, step left foot back, looking forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to heels, lift knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lightly step left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left and fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs and arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. One more time. On the inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, step right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to the heels, lift knees up, downward dog. Inhale, step right foot forward. Exhale, left foot meets right and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, reverse the flow of energy, arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten. Inhale, hands down next to feet, step left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to heels, downward dog. Inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, place the hands on the earth, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head and chest, prepare. Exhale, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior one. One breath, not 10. Exhale, hands down to the floor, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the floor, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and stay. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Now lift up into my hand. Inhale, good. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look past the hands. Inhale, jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, come stand up, Tadasana. Good for you. On the inhale, step the feet hips width distance apart, 2 fists. Now the feet come apart. Bring the hands to the waist, elbows pointed to the mirrored wall behind you. Inhale, lift up and arch back, moving the pelvis forward. Then exhale, fold forward, soften the knees, slide the index finger and the middle finger through the big toe and the second toe. Your inner palms are facing each other. So you're kind of holding on to your big toe with your peace sign fingers. And you're going to bring your thumb right on your big toenail. Inhale, lift your head and chest, look up and move a little weight forward. Then exhale, fold forward, bend your elbows out to the side, pull your chest toward the thighs. You're going to collide in this forward fold. It's going to be harder to breathe into the belly. So you're going to breathe into the back. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Good. And inhale, soften your knees. Release your toes. Jenna, take your feet a little wider apart. Now, bend your knees and slide your hands underneath your feet, standing on your hands. You got to bend your knees enough so you can get your hands underneath your feet. Then once you have your hands underneath your feet, inhale, lift your head and chest, look up and extend your legs a little bit, Dylan. Then exhale, fold forward over your legs. Bend your elbows out to the side. Here again, you're putting more weight into the front of your hands. Inhale, Carmen, lift into my hand. Exhale, 1. Inhale, let the back of your head go. Exhale, 2. Neck is long. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale, soften your knees. Bring your hands out from underneath your feet. Heel toe your feet out as wide as your mat, coming into a second squatting position. And here again, you want your heels, Carmen, on your mat and your toes on my lovely bamboo floor. Then come to a squat. Bring the hands together in prayer. Press out with the forearms, squeeze in with the knees. On the inhale, bring your left arm in front of the left leg. Put your left hand down firmly. Reach your right arm up, twisting. Your left arm is pushing into your left shin, so there's a little hip opener there. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now on your inhale, bring your right arm behind you. Reach for your left hip. Rotate your left shoulder and take your left hand behind you and interlace your fingers on the back side of your left hip. If that's not happening, you can take a belt and you can use a belt, or you can use a towel. Towels are nice too. Inhale. Exhale, 1. You come back into the bind, I'll give it to you. Exhale, 2. Now lift this shoulder up and twist. Exhale, 3. Walk this hand closer to the other. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good on your inhale. Place your left hand down as you reach your right arm up. Exhale, come back to center. Bring the hands together in a prayer. On the inhale, bring the right arm in front of the right shin. Place the right hand down. Lift the left arm over to the left, looking at the left hand. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Push the right arm into the right shin. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. On your inhale, bring your left arm behind you. Interlace your, reach for your right hip. Then bring your right hand behind you and interlace your fingers. And once you have your hands, I'll give you your belt. You're going to roll your left shoulder back. You're going to open the chest up to the left. This is so much better with a block. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, place your right hand down as you lift your left arm up. Exhale, bring your hands together in prayer. Inhale, place the hands on the floor. Exhale, fold over the legs, lifting your hips up. Inhale, heel toe your feet, hips width distance apart, just like you came into it. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist, elbows pointing up to the ceiling. With straight legs, on the inhale, lift up and arch back, moving the pelvis forward in an anterior pelvic tilt. And then inhale, come back to center and step, jump the feet together. The big toes and heels touch, Tadasana. On the inhale, bend your left knee into your chest. Give your left knee a hug. You're going to stand on your right foot. Then exhale, open up your left knee to the left. Put your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Or you can put your left foot on your right calf. But we're not going to stay here for long. Find your balance in tree. Look at one spot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now on the inhale, bring your right hand to your right hip. Bend your right knee a little bit and reach down with the first 2 fingers of your left hand and grab your left big toe like you did in that forward fold. On your inhale, stand up and extend your left leg out to the left. Exhale, pull your left toe back, dropping your left hip. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. On your inhale, bring your left leg forward. Exhale, pull your left shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend your left elbow and fold over your extended left leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. Bend the left knee into the chest and give the left knee a hug. Then exhale, put your left foot on the floor. See, I'm not so sadistic. Only 3 breaths each side. On your inhale, bend your right knee into your chest. Give your right knee a hug. Drop your right hip. Open up your right knee. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Find your balance. Bring your hands together in prayer. Just 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now take your left hand to your left hip. Bend your left knee. Reach down with the first 2 fingers of your right hand. Grab your right big toe. Now on your inhale, press into your foot. Extend your right leg out to the right side. Exhale, drop your right hip. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. On your inhale, bring your right leg forward. Exhale, pull your right shoulder back. Stay upright. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lengthen. Lift up at the sternum. Then exhale, bend your elbow. Fold forward over your extended right leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bend that elbow. Now inhale, lift your head and chest up. Bend your right knee into your chest. And then exhale, place your right foot on the floor. Just like I said, it's like it's over before you know it. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair seat. Exhale, place your hands on the earth, extend your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head and chest, prepare. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step right foot forward, turn the left heel down, come up Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open arms and hips, Virabhadrasana 2. On the inhale, extend the right leg. Now, scoot the right foot forward a little bit. Probably you're like I'm taller, you're taller than I am. Your stance should be wider than mine. Yeah, be generous with gifts. Then exhale, reach forward toward the windows. Place the right hand on the right shin, lift the left arm up, gaze at the left thumb. Now, make sure you're not leaning to the left. How do I know what I'm doing? Look down at your right big toe. Is your head down the center of your foot? If your head is on the inside of your right big toe, you're leaning. How do I get out of the lean? Move your pelvis toward the left by squeezing at your glute muscles and pulling your ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift all the way up to a stand. Now, exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2. Now, check your right thigh out. If you want to talk about hip openers, the key to in warrior 2 is it's a adductor opening stretch. So your right thigh wants to be parallel to the ground, not kind of like a ramp. So you're sinking in your hips. All those squats you were doing for a reason to open up the hip flexors. Inhale. Exhale, breathe through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, extend your right leg 1 breath. Now exhale, bend the right knee, place the right hand inside the right foot, on the inside. You can use a block. Palm is flat. the right shoulder pushes into the right leg. So they're touching each other. The right outside of the right hand is touching the inside of the right foot. So they're touching each other. And then squeeze at the bottom of your glutes, pulling your tailbone towards your left heel. So you're in a neutral pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On your inhale, gently place your left hand down, and exhale, step back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands. Turn the right heel down, come up Virabhadrasana 1, big wide stance. Notice if maybe your stance was narrow because you didn't step in between your hands. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior 2. Then inhale, extend your left leg. Scoot your left foot forward, generosity. Reaching forward to the left. Placing the left hand on the left shin, right arm lifts up. Looking at the right thumb. And here again, notice if your head is in front of your left toe. Look down at your left toe. How am I going to change that? I'm going to pull my hips toward the right and not stick out my belly and bring my head down the center of my foot. That's different, right? Feels totally different. Inhale. It's not a forward fold anymore. It's a side stretch. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, lift all the way up to a stand. Then exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 2. Now, as you bend the left knee, left thigh parallel to the floor. If it's not, move that foot forward. Be generous with the stance. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend. 1 breath. Then exhale, rebend. Place the left hand inside the left foot on the floor. Outside of left hand touches inside left foot. Left shoulder touches left knee. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And here again, left knee's bent deeply. So notice if you're kind of dropping into your hips and pushing back toward your right heel. You want that left thigh parallel to the floor. Adductor opener. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, gently place your right hand down. And exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, drop down to the left knee. Move the left knee forward until your left knee is underneath your left hip. Inhale, lift the torso up. Bring the arms alongside the ears as if in a lunge. Exhale, bring the hands together in prayer. Twist over to the right, the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Now, tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee up, extending through the post-anterior chain of the left leg. Left leg isn't bent. You're extending. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good for you. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, come back to center. Place the hands on the floor. Frame the right foot. Exhale, extend your right leg. Move your back foot forward about halfway till your back foot's on the ground. Yeah, just like that. Then lift your head and chest. You can use blocks. Iyengar created all these blocks. He was a master. And then exhale, fold forward over your extended right leg. Keep pulling your hip creases back toward the mirrors. Keep pushing through the back of your left leg. So left leg's just as active as right. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On your inhale, lift your head and chest. Dylan, you don't want to be such on a tightrope. You can step your left foot out a little bit. Bring your left arm in front of your right shin. Place your left hand on the floor or a block outside your right foot. Now you want your left forearm to touch your left shin bone. There is contact made between those two bones. Bring your right hand to your right hip crease. Pull your right hip crease back. Then lift your right arm up into the air and look over your right shoulder, twisting, rotated triangle. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. On your inhale, gently place your hands down. Frame your right foot. Now exhale, bend your right knee. Bring your left knee to the outside of your right foot and sit down. Adva Matsyendrasana. So keep your right foot where it is, Carmen. Put your right foot back where it was. Keep it right where it was, up here. Now bring your left knee over here and sit down, like a curtsy. Yeah, move the knee forward. And then after you plug the sit bones into the earth, you're going to put your right foot flat on the ground. You're going to drop your right hip so you're not setting on your left heel. You want your sit bones plugged into the earth for this because you're twisting from your spine, not your hip. On the inhale, lift the left arm up alongside the left ear. Then exhale, twist over to the right. The left arm is going to come on the outside of your right thigh. Left leg can also be extended. That's fine. You do want to put your right big toe down because what's happening, even though there's a big spinal twist, there's a big piriformis stretch that's happening here through gluteus maximus and piriformis. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Then exhale, counter twist over to the opposite side, but don't lean. Keep the shoulders over the hips. It's not a forward fold yet. Inhale, come back to center and move your left shin forward. Open up your right knee and put your right ankle on your left knee. Your right knee on your left ankle. Your right ankle on your left knee. So now you're in Agni Stambhasana. So see your shin bones like two logs of a fire. So your bottom leg can come forward a little bit. So they're stacking on top of each other. Now, if this is super hard for you, cross the right ankle in front of the left. That's an option. Right ankle in front of the left, like a Sukhasana. Then lift the head and chest and exhale, fold forward and walk your arms out in front of you. Many variations to this one. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. So Dylan, I think that if you extend the leg and bend the left knee, it'd be better. Exhale 3. Now bend your left knee and put your foot flat on the ground. Hands behind you. Then move your knee toward me and dorsal flex the right foot. That, I think you're getting more out of it that way. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. On your inhale, lift your head and chest up. Okay. Now you're like this. If you're in a variation, what you're going to do is everybody's going to do this. So if you're in a variation, you don't have to worry. You're going to extend your left leg, your bottom leg. Then you're going to take your right hand to your right knee. You're going to take your left hand to your right foot. And then you're going to lift your shin bone up. And then you're going to hold on to this knee. You're going to hold on to the foot. And this is, you're going to imagine this is a spoon, and you're going to stir the vegan soup. And you're going to go the opposite way. Then you're going to take your left foot, right foot, you're going to put it in that left elbow crease. Then you're going to take your right knee and you're going to put it in your right elbow crease. Then you're going to interlace your fingers. And the key here is to kind of lift the shin up with your forearms and kind of pull it into your chest, kind of like you're holding a baby. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now you're going to release your hands. Now here's where a belt could come into hand. You're going to take your left hand, you're going to hold on to the top of your right foot. You're going to slide your right arm underneath your right thigh, and you're going to take your elbow and kind of push the hip back. So you're really getting the knee behind the shoulder. Then you're going to put your right hand down and put more weight in your right hand. You're going to bring your head underneath your left arm, and you're going to just start to extend your right leg and look over your right shoulder. If there's a little bit of space that needs to be had, a belt or towel can be so easy. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Now push back with this arm. Exhale, 2. There you go. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Now bend your right knee. Press down on the top of your right foot with your left hand. Okay. Now squeeze your upper right arm with your right leg. Now put your left hand on the floor by your left hip. Turn your fingers slightly toward the windows. Okay. We got to get back to where we started. So listen, because a lot of times people will hook the left foot. I don't want you to hook the left foot over the right. Press into your hands. You can use blocks for this. It's terrific. Lift your hips up, then bend your left knee and thread your left foot through your hands. Start to tilt forward and extend your right leg toward the windows and your left leg toward the mirrors. Coming into Ekapada Vinyasa B. Good for you, Matthew. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump back chaturanga. So easy. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good for you, everybody. On the inhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands, all the way through. Exhale, drop down to your right knee. On your inhale, lift your torso up, arms alongside your ears in a lunge. Then exhale, hands together in prayer and twisting over to the left. Right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Now, if you did so on the other side, and everybody did, lift your right knee up, extend your right leg. Standing spinal twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On your inhale, come back to center. Put your hands on the floor. Frame your left foot. Exhale. Extend your left leg. Bump your right foot straight forward. Straight forward. Step forward. All the way to your heels down. Your heels down. So you want, because remember, you're going to do that weird twist. So you don't want to be on a tightrope, and you don't want to be in a high heel shoe. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Pull your left hip back. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift your head and chest halfway. Bring your right arm in front of your left shin. Put your right hand on the outside of your left foot on a block. Now, the arm wants to touch the shin. There wants to be contact. It's a lot easier if there's contact. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Pull your left hip back. Then lift your left arm up. Move your left shoulder forward, your left hip back. Good. Rotated triangle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, gently place the left hand down, frame the left foot. Now exhale, bend your left knee and bring your right knee to the outside of your left foot, sitting forward like a curtsy. There you go. Perfect. Then on the inhale, lift the right arm up alongside the right ear. And then exhale, twisting over to the left. Adva Matsyendrasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, come back to center, shoulders over hips. Then exhale, counter twist, shoulders over hips. Inhale, come center and move your right shin forward. Stack your left shin on top of the right, or extend your right leg. Put your left ankle above your right knee. Then bend your right knee. Put your foot on the floor. So other side, you're going to do the opposite now. There you go. Then hands behind you, and you're going to move your foot back. Dorsal flex the left foot, and then move your knee toward me energetically. Perfect. Inhale. Lift and exhale, fold. Carmen, ankle in front of ankle is better for this. Inhale. Does that make sense? Exhale, 1. So ankle in front of ankle. Instead of what you're doing, which is twisting your foot, which is twisting the knee. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Breathe through the nose, not the mouth. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On your inhale, lift your head and chest up. So same thing here. If you're in your ankle to knee, extend your bottom leg, your right leg. Lift your left shin up. Hold on to your left foot with your right hand, your left knee with your left hand, and just do a little stirring action here. That's going to lubricate the hip. You can go clockwise and counterclockwise. Really helps. Then put the left foot in the right elbow crease, and the left knee and the left elbow crease. Then once you interlace the fingers together, notice my heels down here. I'm going to lift up through the shoulders and pull the shin across my chest. And I'm going to kind of kick my left knee forward, kind of opening up the hip again, the piriformis especially. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now release your hands. Take your right hand, hold on to the top of the left foot. Then bring your left arm underneath your left leg. With your left elbow, push the knee behind you, opening up the hip. So you're really going to give it a good push. Put your left hand down, holding on to the top of the left foot with your right hand. Start to extend your left leg. Bring your head underneath your right armpit and look over to the right. Yeah. And breathe. Good for you. Inhale. Better on this side. Exhale, 1. Push back. Exhale, 2. I got you. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Then bend the left knee. Press down on the top of your left foot. Really squeeze the upper arm bone. Then release the left foot. Place your right hand by your right hip. You can use blocks for this. I like block action. Press into your hands, lift your seat up, then bend your right knee, thread your right foot through your hands, and extend and tilt forward. And right leg lifts up, left leg out to the side. Ekapada Kaldinyasana B, balancing on your hands. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, drop down to the knees. Place the forearms on the ground. Interlace the hands together into a fist. Place the top of the head on the floor behind the wrist crease. A little headstand action. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees up. Walk your feet forward so your hips are over the shoulders. You can stay here. This is an inversion. If you wish to go further, bring your knees into your chest one at a time. If you wish to go further, lift your legs up into the air. I have you. I'll stay here with you, I promise. And then just squeeze your thighs toward each other. So activate a little more internal rotation. Good. And now push me away. Push me up. So push up with your shoulders. Good. Look at there. I think this is the first time you've done this away from the wall, no? Excellent. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. You want to come down? All right. Good for you. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. Come up. Give me that foot. Don't shoot your feet up all of a sudden. Bend both your knees into your chest. Do a half headstand. This is called half headstand. Everybody tries to get their feet up too quickly. Then move your hips and move your knees. That moves your hips. Then lift your legs up last. Your feet in the air last. Now pull your toes back and try to squeeze inward on your thighs. Well, I want you to pull your ribs in. So this is why I was trying to get you out of that anterior pelvic tilt. Because the thing is, when you come upside down, then you stick your booty out too, and then you fall over on your back. This is better. This is better. Better. About another 15 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 15. Inhale. Exhale 14. Inhale. Exhale 13. Inhale. Exhale 12. Inhale. Exhale 11. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Good. Exhale 6. Push the floor away. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees into your chest. Move your hips. Come down with control. And rest in a child's seat. Good for you. Breathe. Reach the arms forward, tuck the toes under, press into the hands, lift the knees up, coming into a downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Now stay in Cobra. Inhale, lift the hands off the floor. Squeeze your back muscles together. That's the purpose of Cobra. Press your toes down and lift your chest higher. So the more you press the tops of your feet down, the more you lift your chest. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Now we'll lift higher. Inhale. Exhale, gently come down, relax. Bring the forehead to the earth, bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. Shifting the weight from the pubic bone to just above your belly button. Flatten out your belly button by kind of pulling your navel in. Then on the inhale, kick your feet in the hands and lift the knees as high as the shoulders. Dhanurasana, bow seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Release the feet. Rock out the hips. We'll do that again. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. On the inhale, kick the feet into the hands and lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, gently come down, release, rock off the hips. A little bit of the Vinyasa. Bring the hands by the chest. On the inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look through your hands. Now listen, inhale, shoot your legs through your hands and come lay down on your back. All in one move. Bend the knees, tickle the heels with the fingertips. Feet or hips width distance apart. On the inhale, lift the hips, the lower, the middle back. Clasp the hands together in a fist, half bridge. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Come down. The middle back, the lower back, and the hips. From here, you can stay in a half bridge. You can even come into a supported half bridge. Or you can experience Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward bow seat. Place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling, fingers toward the shoulders. As one unit, on the inhale, lift your body off the ground. Exhale, 1, good for you. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bringing the chin into the chest. Come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. You can windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Now we'll do a couple of more of those. Maybe 4 of those. Woo! We always do 3. Because why do 1? Right? They're too hard to just do 1. Yeah, so if you're going to do them, then do 5. Is that a request? Okay, that's a request. We have a request. I usually don't take requests as the piano man, but tonight, why not? Place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, come up. What's your name? Deep. So Dev Deep, you can blame this on Dev Deep. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bring the chin into the chest and come down the upper and the middle of the lower back. So Dave Deep's request was to do 5 of these tonight instead of 3. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna give his request a go. You can do 3 consecutive upward bows or do 1 15-breath upward bow. How about that? I like the 15 breaths. I'm going to let you count it by yourself, though. So it's up to you. Place your hands next to your head. On the inhale, come up. If you want to come up and down, my advice is to, after 5 breaths, bend your elbows, come onto your head, and then come back up for 5 breaths, and then come onto your head and come back up. That way you don't have to go all the way up. Or just stay up and count 15 breaths. If you're done, you can just bring your knees into your chest. If you're still working on those 15, it's okay. That way I'll know when everybody's done. Good for you. Then a little twist. Bring the knees over. You can experience any leg variation you want. Bring the knees over to the left. Extend the right arm out. Twisting. A little supine twist. And come back to center. Bring the knees over into the chest. Then go to the other side, twisting. And come back to center. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring the forehead toward the knees. Wrap the arms around the shins. Start to rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back. Give your back a massage. And then finally rock up to a seated position. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Flex the feet. Lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold forward. Hold on to the feet. Paschimottanasana. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Good. Inhale. Lift the head and chest up. And exhale. Bring the hands behind you. Bend the knees. Place the feet flat on the floor. Lift the hips into tabletop. And in tabletop, come into breath of fire, making short, equal inhales and exhales through the nose, like a puppy dog sniffing. Then start to slow down the breath of fire. And then bring the chin in the chest and come down. Open up the knees. Bring the feet together. Pull the heels a little closer to the pubic bone. Feet are together. Baddha Konasana, cobbler seat. And then exhale, fold forward. And the elbows can press into the shins or the thighs. And here you get a little bit of a hip opener. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Good. Inhale. Lift the head and chest up. And let's set up for shoulder stand. It's the Lumbasarvangasana. All supported limb seat. You can also go to the wall in Viparina Karate with legs up the wall. If you are new to shoulder stand or new to our method, I like a blanket. And so Matthew's putting a blanket on his mat. He's folding the blanket over his mat over the blanket. And then when he lays down, his head will be on the floor, his shoulders at the mat. He's not pressing into cervical spine. No pressure in the neck. That's what I like about this. It doesn't make the shoulder stand any easier, but it means there's no pressure in your neck. So let's do it. This like take the blanket because the blanket's a little wider. And then you can put that there. See how it's the width of your mat. And then fold that over. Then your head will go right here, but your shoulders will go right where my fingers are. So come back just a little bit. So we have making a bridge with your neck. So go back toward the mirrors. Now seeing there's nothing touching your neck. Good. Then put your hands on the ground. And lift your legs up. Good for you. Now what I would do is I would go all the way over and then clasp your hands together in a fist. And as you clasp your hands together in a fist, your outward rotation of your upper arm, then release your hands. Keep your elbows where they are on the mat. Now lift your legs up. So when we talk about yoga, the fascinating thing about yoga is in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, in the Shava Sutras of Vastagupta, asana is an introduction to yoga. It's not the final destination of yoga. It's actually just a kriya. It's actually just a cleansing process to prepare you for deeper practices such as meditation, mantra, spiritual teachings, ethical teachings. We in America have kind of turned yoga asana into the destination of yoga, which means that when people get injured or they get older, they stop practicing because they never explored the deeper practices. And it shouldn't be that like the practice of a kriya should get gentle. Like that's what the boomers have done in America as they've all gotten older. You know, in the 60s, they were like, yeah, Ashtanga. And now they're like, gentle yoga. Well, that doesn't work because now they're trying to sell gentle yoga to everybody else. In reality, the asana practice, like I said, is an introduction. In fact, the practices should actually get deeper and richer and more complex, not simplified and watered down. Even if there's injuries. I mentioned Iyengar creating all of these yoga props we use. You know, he practiced asana till the day he died. And many of the asanas he practiced as he got older and had arthritis, he practiced with props. He never made the practice lesser. He deepened it through the use of props as the body aged. He accepted that the body aged. He talked about that all the time. Because it's really, we're not here to identify with the body, even though we're working with the body. I have a body, I have a mind. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. Flex the feet if you're in shoulder stand. Let the toes come overhead. Clasp the hands together in a fist behind your back. Halasana, plow seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Now bend your knees. Bring your knees alongside your ears. Reach back. Wrap your arms around your legs. Hold on to opposite elbows. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Place the hands on the floor. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time until the hips touch the floor. Then extend the legs. Unfold your mat. Move your blanket off to the side. Lay down on your back. If you're in legs up the wall and you would like to experience fish, come lay down on the back. Turn the palms to face upward. Press into the elbows. Come onto the top of the head. Matsyasana, fish seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Good. Press into the elbows. Bring the chin into the chest. Come down. And let's all set up for Shavasana, corpse seat. So from here, you can place a blanket underneath your knees. That's always a nice thing to do. It kind of alleviates any pressure in the lower back. Let your toes kind of move away from each other. So external rotation of the inner thighs. And allow the breath now just to breathe the body. You don't have to breathe in any special way anymore. Just let the breath breathe organically. And let the body become heavy. And this is the part of the practice, the physical practice, where we remind ourselves we have a body, we have a mind, we're not the body, we're not the mind. We're identifying not with the transient, but the finite. That's not going to change. So we let go at this point. We let go of the body. We let go of the practice. We let go of Mula Bandha. We let go of the Ujjayi Pranayama. And we just become. Gently start to deepen the breath. And by means of the breath, make small movements with the fingers and toes. Stretch the arms overhead. And stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. Draw the knees into the chest. Give the knees a hug. And gently roll over to the right side. Just stay there for a second. And then pressing the left palm into the earth, lift the torso up and come up to a seated position for meditation practice. So you can sit on a block or a blanket, raising your hips higher than your knees. And tonight in meditation, we're going to add a couple of elements. So first, both hands will come into what's called Rudra mudra, and Rudra is a form of Shiva. And so you're going to bring your thumb, your index finger, and your ring finger to touch with your middle finger and your pinky finger gently extended out. And those three fingers are going to make kind of a lotus blossom shape in the middle of your palm. And that's called Rudra Mudra. And this is to help us with focus. It helps with mental clarity. It helps with attention. And then close your eyes. And I'm going to give you a pranayama for meditation tonight. So exhale everything out and inhale on a 6 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now exhale through your nose at a 12 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do that one more time. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you're going to continue that rhythm of inhales and exhales. But now I'm going to give you a mantra. On that 6 count inhale, Nama, all the way to 6. And then on the 12 count, Shivaya. On the inhale, Nama. Exhale, Shivaya. Ma Shivaya. And allow the breath and the mantra to guide your meditation. When the mind begins to fluctuate or act out, think about the breath, think about the mantra, think about the mudra. Inhaling for 6, exhaling for 12, matching the mantra to the breath on your own.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly to meet the hands, giving thanks and praise for the teachers and the teachings of yoga from the past, the present, and still teachers and teachings yet to be revealed. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me tonight in Urban Sadhu Yoga. A couple of announcements. I think the next workshop we're having is with Deb Friedman in October. I'm going to put together a workshop, I think maybe for late October or maybe early November, called Finding Your Pelvic Tilt. And we're going to talk about pelvic tilts and how there are different pelvic tilts and different asanas. And if you can figure out your pelvic tilt, you can it will really help the alignment of your asana. I think people have a real struggle with that. Also, we're probably going to be looking at maybe doing something for like a New Year's Eve celebration. I think we should do a New Year's Eve celebration this year. And that's about it. That's leading into the fall and the winter. Be loved, be vegan. I will talk to you next time. Matthew's going to be going away for 2 weeks. Is it 2 months or 2 months? Woo! Okay. Well, we'll miss you.